Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning. Wherever you're in the world, we welcome you again to another edition of We Show. And but before I start, I just want to apologize to we loyal viewers them about you know we did get some technical issues then basically behind the scenes. We prevent you from starting the show promptly at about 5 o'clock. So if some of you have been on the wait and everything, we appreciate your support. We not mean no disrespect of our time and our effort and our energy we want to put into we. It was just sometimes these things happen. So unfortunately, we did have some technical issues connecting live with you guys. But nonetheless, we are happy to join you guys again. We welcome you all and we hope you enjoy the show. My co-host and una sister, una pikin, like I can say, Frances K, unfortunately not able to join me today because of family commitments. So today, when I get yours truly, Miss Bella Donna, we na the main host today. So I hope say I go do Frances proud. And I hope say I go do una self proud. And I hope say I go do the network proud. And especially me guests who I get with me today. I hope say in time here go be worth it. So without further ado, we not go, we not already late. We not want for talk, I don't want for talk una down. I just want for make una know so we get an exciting program for una today. You know, a lot of people then, they think about going back home, about investing in businesses back home and everything. So today we get a, 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 a- well, she's like a sister to me, a friend, a colleague, but she's somebody you all know. Now Nasefion Pekin and everything. Where some of us have watched her navigate the entrepreneurship routes na Salone, and we're really, really proud of her achievements and everything. So we get a wonderful, wonderful lady where na my sister, like I say, we're happy for come and share some of, part of it, well, in journey Tona, and which is commendable because sometimes within our community we just let for all everything to themselves, but sometimes you get people that when they look up to you, and in nice for we educate ourselves, no teach ourselves, it's not the only way we grow, you know so we really happy that she's been selfless enough for come for talk about your own journey, when hopefully people the way they think about doing waiting in don't do so and try for achieve waiting in not achieve, then self go be happy, and then for then will learn something from your mistake them, your challenges there, how we don't go through them and how we don't overcome them to get to the position where it is so today. So I really, really happy for say we have the lovely Miss Agnes Banga with us today, you know. And for now, well, I mean, she's part of my tall squad. So if I shall the most of I don't see me and Agnes all over the place. So Agnes, hello and welcome to the show.
Hello, hello, and thank you for having me. Thank
Yes,
you for
I
having
really,
me. Thank you.
I really, really appreciate you offer for co-host the show with me today, because we've
It's a
had a lot
pleasure.
of conversations, behind the scenes, where we are very, very, very determined, and we are very, very sometimes words can fail me. Agnes not alapa me, say I no can speak. So at the time for me still sabi talk Creole, but sometimes I love some Creole words they can fail me. But I sabi talk Creole though. I don't forget to be Creole.
you, you don't forget Creole?
I don't forget to be creative. So, but
Okay.
so anyway, basically what I try to say, we serious about
Yeah.
the concept of women supporting women,
Mhm.
because sometimes we think that some people like for just use these words and fling them around, and but then sometimes you get women being the meanest to each other, and but we really need to make a determined effort to say, not of just the new year. It's not a new year resolution, not a new year's resolution for we. It's just
Yeah.
part of our journey and part of usai within our life. Will say, okay, we realize that we can go far by ourselves, but sometimes together we can even go further and achieve
Mhm.
more. So
Yeah.
sometimes, you know, some of us are happy. We have, a small group of women where we all decide for say we they come together and just try for be supportive to each other, because I think the more we they realize say another woman in success, not to the absence of mine,
Yeah.
another woman in achievement, not get not to take nothing away from me.
Yeah.
So, like I said, none of us are perfect, but it's just a determined effort where we they make for say
Yeah.
we want to support each other, we want to hold hands, and we want to carry each other along. So anyway, I don't
Yeah.
want to go on and on and on and on and on about this, because I don't want to bore una, but una bear with me. And like I said, una welcome, una sister, una pikin, una friend, una slay queen, una diva to the show, Miss Agnes Kukubanga. Hi, Aggie.
Hello, hello. Thank you so much, Bella, for having me
How
on.
are you?
It's I'm good. I'm cold, but I'm good. It's an
Yeah,
absolute pleasure, for being on the show. Um, and I'm honored. I'm honored.
the
As you
pleasure,
say,
the pleasure is ours. You're a busy woman, so we really appreciate that you took your time off for do this with me. And we're equally hosting the show, so hopefully, I think a lot of people don't know it's like the fun and chemistry that we have together. I think sometimes we even get for try for just keep that day down, because we don't want to be too crazy. We still want to look serious.
I
A lot of
just,
people are
it just
thinking it's
makes me
serious
laugh
anyway.
at God. I just therefore realize say we did on camera because I just something just go through my mind. Well, I remember we conversations, but we'll keep it professional as always, and
Yeah.
we'll be honest. If one thing where people for expect from we is complete honesty and openness. As you
Yeah.
say about 3 years ago, coming up, oh my goodness, coming up to 3 years ago, that's when I ventured, made the move for open a small business na salon. Um, it first started by me like going during the holidays, the Easter's, Christmas, but then I realized there was a demand. So then I made the move. I made the venture. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been without its ups and downs and blood, literally blood, sweat, and tears. Plenty of tears. Even up to yesterday, something happened and I just sat on my bed and I just cry. I'm like, ah, you know, but as I say, we live, we learn, we pick ourselves up and we continue. So that's really how the journey started for me.
Okay. Well, Miss Aggie, we're gonna get into that, all of that.
Mhm.
We just say hope say we want to encourage more people and for join we because me not say most of what you want for share it's very valuable and
Yeah.
and I go like for whether or not people are with you big past whether or not people are with big past you I think say
Mhm.
sometimes when we open with mind sometimes I
Yeah.
can say to people then now watch the face, now watch the name. If because sometimes some people like can find small thing that we can bother them about something. Just
Yeah.
listen to the message. Listen to
Yes.
the message because
Yes.
knowledge is power. And at this, we
Absolutely.
Sierra Leonean people, and because I only say Sierra Leone, and then it generalize we, but now then our
Mhm.
young people, and so sometimes we tend for just stick with the way they talk. Knowledge is
Yeah.
power. So sometimes you might not like the messenger, but listen to the message. You could learn a lot from it. So just want to
Mhm.
encourage more people and for join the live, because I really, really value like your input, your wisdom about business and everything. And speaking of blood, sweat, and tears, I'm honored to say I was there for some of it. I saw her journey, I've seen her growth. So I know firsthand some of the things that she might be willing to share with you guys, you know. So a lot of people there, even the one they work 9 to 5, they're all man now. I think we all in a stage that we life right now where we they look for a side hustle. Unfortunately, the country the way we come on, like Salone. I remember growing up, first it's either you're a doctor, you're gonna five arts for be a lawyer, you go five science for be
By
a doctor,
science.
or you go
Yeah.
commercial stream.
Commercial.
You know what
Okay.
I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
like entrepreneurship, not to see where they really instill in we like then kind it's people like go to school, go degree with people and go get degree. Now then there were people but now we get a new age of Sierra Leoneans, so we get a new age of people like all over the world actually, not just Sierra Leoneans them, where they believe in side hustles. They know say the 9 to 5 is not cutting it anymore and sometimes you get what's the point of having a 9 to 5? Your money in at the bank where you can invest the money there and start something, which is something that Aggie worked hard to do, and other people. There are so many people who are doing what she's doing. So we're just glad you for bringing them people in the camera, the limelight, and for let them share their stories there with you. But Miss Cuckoo,
Yes,
before we go
ma'am.
into the serious stuff, right? I'll be one follow take a page out of the great Wendy Williamson book, right? And talk
Mm-hmm.
about something called we want to create real segments like a hot topic segment, right?
Yes.
So so if you're happy to do that, tonight
I am happy. I am happy because
it's a nice follow
I am
talk
happy.
about some
There's a lot.
topics now we community, some of the things that we're gonna be community. It's
Yeah.
been really interesting the past couple of weeks. So
It's been an
well, it's a
interesting
beginning of the year.
2022. Let's put it that
It's
way.
been it's been a January to remember
My
already. So,
yes.
but we get some other serious news that back way happen, where I can
Yeah.
start from, which and sometimes you got to take the drama, the mess with the seriousness, because otherwise then
Yes.
life is boring. Something we
Yes.
caught, something that caught my eye this week, and I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
say. Oh, sorry. Can I just make a disclaimer, people? If una see me, they look dumb. I'm not being rude or anything. I get notes them, and I get communication from we technical team and stuff, and from people and viewers them. So sometimes I'm reading comments. So sometimes when you see me, I they don't, I they look. I'm looking at my notes, I'm looking at my messages, and just things the way I need for being calm to Una. So please, Una, forgive me if Una see sometimes if I get a talk, I don't mean to be rude when I'm looking down. I'm just checking my notes, okay? Because I looked at the thing, I looked at the playback last week, and I thought, oh, it looked like we'll say we're competent they talk. No, we're just looking at notes and stuff. So anyway, that's out of the way. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
the thing about we country, sometimes it had to forget information. Because even if you go at the different ministries there and stuff, always they get the correct information. So sometimes we get to rely on information what they get on Facebook.
On
So
Facebook,
a
yeah.
very good friend of mine, I saw on his page, I don't know if you could mind if I call his name, Mr. Maurice Ferenke Korma. I saw on his
Oh,
page something about, the Dubai Expo,
oh
where
yeah.
which
Yeah. I
which was
browsed through it really
attended,
quickly.
yeah, which was attended by the Minister of Education and some of his colleagues. And
Yeah.
basically, it is saying, and I'm gonna read what's in, the agenda about this whole thing, about the
Yeah.
health expo, then say the health and wellness business forum, now Dubai, says Salone done ready for play them part in achieving global health equity, which is wonderful news for somebody like me, like the one that we know me personally. They know say me a
Yeah.
nurse. I have a health background. I work
Mm-hmm.
I am an ITU trained nurse. So not good. When I saw that, I thought it was good news for somebody like me, because
Yeah.
then say waiting in the title says they say for us in Sierra Leone. I'm sorry, I'm reading a direct quote from his page. He said for us in Sierra Leone, it's really important that we all become part of the solution. And in being part of the solution, we really need to be at the table where our voices will be heard. So
Yeah.
basically, the Triford Services are not ready for play their role in health
Mm-hmm.
equity. One of the major things that we they Hamburg with people in our country, we all know so we not get
Yeah.
good health institutions them back home. We
Yeah.
know so we not get
Yeah.
access to good medical care back home.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because we're a very, very small, well, not funny, sad. We're a very, very small country, you know,
Yeah.
and you go think,
Yeah.
say, you know, before we big man them, which is not as just a Sierra Leonean problem, actually, by the way. So I don't want nobody to for things say I'm being controversial with any of my topics or my points.
Mm-hmm.
I can see most African presidents them or ministers them or people in our government, when they're sick or when they're picking and sick, then get access to money for come
Exactly.
abroad. For come
Yeah.
men, then picking them, for come men, then self and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So you wonder, say, why they not they think for, say, for country with small like we own, why they not they
Yeah.
think for invest that money there for let we get
It's
such good health
the basics.
facilities that they
The
don't need for
basics.
travel abroad.
The
You know,
basics.
Coco, you get any thing for say about that? Because Aki
Um,
always said to me, sir, all that money where they spend for come abroad, Sierra Leoneans then get brilliant doctors then, brilliant
yeah.
nurses then, we get brilliant minds then. Now the
Yeah.
country where if the way they then go want for go home like me so, if we had good medical facilities, I would like for go home for go to be a practicing nurse back home and everything and take my skills and my talents
Absolutely.
and everything one more. But unfortunately, we don't get the resources, we don't get the facilities. I can't just
Yeah.
go with just my skills because, for
Well,
instance,
you
I, I
you
get
still so
I get
you
skills
wasted.
I get
This
skill
you
for
still
look
so
after
be
somebody,
yeah.
but if I don't get machine them for use for look after
It's
the
useless.
person, then my skills are
Mhm.
redundant. So Aggie, I don't know if you get something for add to that about why we people are not they think that kind way they.
Um, Bella, as I can say, um, when it comes to we Conti Salone, it's been it's not like where you born Pekin, you left an estate. That is what has happened to Sierra Leone. I think from the time we with man full hand pan with business, outside the left we, now they we day. So it's been years and years and years and years of decline. It get for take um a leadership, it get for take people them way really intentional about making real change. And if the health of the nation not good, it like what else you do. If they make no sense. It's like pouring water down the drain. Because if person is sick, it not gets proper medical care. Now die, it dey die. It like almost you be not invest in that person day for trainer, maybe for be whatever they become now in place of work or any other thing now in life. You understand? So healthcare is a major, major, major problem in a salon. But I tell you, Bella, from my experience, that's a topic for that's a whole show for just talk about waiting now we own opinion about waiting wrong with salon. Because I am telling you, from me on experience, I know they speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself. And what I don't see with me, oh yeah. We problems now a shared problem. Our governance, we as a people, we get problem, everything. And for let things like even like healthcare, for let things that like that they work, we get to go back to the drawing board. Basically, we they start like say then just discover salon where we wake in the morning, then put we in this country where nothing all day. You understand? Then we they start. That's the only way it's going to work. Because everything where they say on paper, it's nice and good. But Bella, you can do whatever you're doing. If it's not been implemented, it makes no sense. Now, waste of resources. Now,
Definitely.
waste of resources. So we get to go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board and start from zero and come up. That's the only way. Because now waiting people that they do, now waiting me things say we as a country they do with a plaster. It's like when you get so food, you dey cover them. The wound the inside, not the well, but you dey cover and fine for let them things say don't well. And eventually, waiting get for happen, it dey show out. Yeah, you go cover am for 1-2 weeks, but the wound not the heal. So until we go back to the source, until we go back to zero, Bella, all what they're saying is well and good. And the Minister of Health is one person that I really admire, he and the Minister of Education. Honestly, I so admire them. I don't know because the Minister of Education is young, he's vibrant, he's different. But then you get the Minister of Health, where you look at him and you're like, okay, he knows what he's about. But then on
Yeah.
the other hand, I look at him and I say, Papa, the facts you case, the facts you get for facts. It's not easy. It's not easy. We get talent, we get so much skilled professionals, we get doctors. But if you don't go, you go specialize, like okay, you don't specialize as an ICU nurse. Where the ICU where you go, where you go 7?
Man.
You can
I
get
can't just
triage.
go I can't just go work in an empty room. I need
No, you
equipment. I
can't.
need stuff.
Thank you. So now make I say we got to go back to zero and then take them from there. But we got to accept and at least then they make a move. Something is being done. So I only hope say then we'll go back to the drawing board and realize say, this not so the big thing that we need right now. Oh, we need the basics for start and then we move forward.
Yeah. I mean, for people that way, I mean, another waiting self on our intelligence, but for simple people that way, health equity basically is just for ensure say everybody gets chance to the best health as possible
Decent
for me, the
healthcare.
optimum health as possible, you
Yes.
know. I mean, things that they beyond we control, like discrimination with resources. A lot of people are poor in Sierra Leone,
Yeah.
so they're not get access
Mm-hmm.
to good health because of that. We're going to prevent
Yeah.
them from getting them best health, but we get young picking and when they come up, we get a young population, and we need to make sure
Mm-hmm.
say their health is at an optimum, because otherwise, then who's gonna carry the torch? Uda go look after the country. So to me,
Yeah.
when I saw this news, I thought it was a good thing. I mean, again, the thing with Sierra Leone, people like him put all the fancy captions and go write everything about this is what we're doing and blah blah blah. Whether it's actually done, or because you think say, are you guys just traveling just for the sake of traveling? What are we what waiting una actually open and transparent waiting the country really they get out of this? But we just hopeful, we just hope, we just keep our fingers crossed for say that
I
they move
think
in the right direction, because they mentioned say the country they look for take advantage of opportunities presented in innovation, new technologies, human resources for health, and more importantly, looking at health insurance to create
yeah.
better opportunities for all. Now, I had a problem with that last bit. Are you to go
Mm.
create health insurance for people that will not get job? So some, let's just ponder, let's just think about that. The
The thing
plans they
is,
all sound
um,
grand and fine, but are they realistic?
they are not. Some of these things are not realistic. Bella, me and you know say. First of all, people them go tend for maybe things say I'm harsh with certain things, but I'm a realist. Sorry, my TV just come on. I'm a realist. Um, we all get a different level of we finances. You understand? And Salone
Yeah.
now a country where we're poor. Well, we're not poor, people are poor. You understand? I remember when they grow up, them in becoming a man and us, so it be the walk na corners. I mean, get one thing they call cost recovery. I think they mean they sell cheaper drugs na corners. Then they mean get a place when I be school clinic. I remember them saying how they go corners and they see them in them. Okay. Um, it cannot be free. We therefore come on at this thing where we think say everything get for be free. It cannot be free. It's not sustainable. We have to get to a point where we're paying for stuff. If we want the country for be like other country them, we get for do things slightly like other country. I'm not saying we poor, but for the one that we're able to afford them, we get to a point where we know say we dey either pay with taxes, we dey pay business rates, we dey pay national insurance, we dey pay wait again we have this thing NACIT, you dey pay you there's another thing that I pay at the shop where I no dey even remember. We get forget to a point where we know say city aids, city council aids. These are all taxes that are there where we supposed for pay. But how many people they pay, Ambella? Even we where they work, na Salone. How many people then they pay them? But still, we want the roads to be made. We want go hospital, we meet the hospital clean. These are things we get for pay for. But then again, on the flip side, we cannot be paying and then the money they gonna have somebody in pockets. Nobody is held accountable. You see? So again, I go to the point say where we get for go back to zero and start. We have to,
I I
it's
I
all
I
of
I,
things,
I agree.
everything
I
on
agree
paper
with
looks
you.
good. Everything on paper, and I did tell you, Salone, all thing there on paper. Nobody's implementing nothing. Where you go connotes, for example, Bella, from the person where they put you in a wheelchair. You know, say, God forbid, are sick. I go with them pull me na motoka. The person where they bring the wheelchair come for let them transfer me in sit down at the wheelchair. He wants me to give him money. You understand? So you see where the problem starts. Why I go now for go see the doctor? Some say doctor no dey safe. Nurse go can't tell me say no get gloves. Or I get for pay for the pen. So you see, it's we not even reach South and they examine me too. All na money. So what about the people that now we not get money? Now in front of corners and they die. And they do die. From basic things, Bella. It's sad. Things that way people that are not supposed for die for. Nobody know for die, especially for women. Nobody should die giving birth to a child. But people do. What's in
A lot
half
of
the
people.
thing they have to do? The woman they go into labor. Sometimes nurse no dey. They left and they say she literally bleeds to death. Or the pikin die inside and all, basic things then. So we get for they get for I don't know. I don't salon problem. I don't know, Bella. It's a lot.
Anyway,
It's a lot.
like how you say, for talk about health and health equity and stuff like that, and then you can't talk about that kind of thing without talking about the disparity in the financial disparity and job
Yeah,
opportunities and things like that, because all that thing and they interlink. So it okay for
yeah.
say we forget a government way a system where people are paying, but how people and they pay where they not get jobs. Like who that who that they like
Well,
what I mean? So it's like it's a vicious cycle.
yeah.
You hear me?
I dey hear you. Sorry, call come.
Okay, I feel like I'm echoing. I don't know why.
My phone was ringing. Sorry, guys.
Okay, so it's to me it's like a vicious cycle. But
Yeah.
maybe we go get you back on the show where we can talk about this, because otherwise we will just take all the time to talk about something, and then we just want
We will
to.
talk about salon issues. It's like a whole month we get for dedicate time. We'll talk
I
about
know.
salon. A
We
whole
just want to
month.
let people that know say the thing that way then they say then they do, the thing that way then say governments they do. Some of we they take notes, some of we hopeful, some of we still they, we they hope say, things then go work out exactly how then they plan out. But
Yeah.
again, we just want to say sometimes them plans then go for be realistic. Them
Oh yeah.
plans then go for members say the kind people that who they deal with and the kind system that who they deal with. Because like for instance last week, yeah, somebody with me and
Mhm,
he put a post for say the government they invest a certain amount of money now
mhm.
for renovate Connaught Hospital or something, but something about Connaught
I
Hospital,
saw I saw
which
that one as well.
okay, you saw that.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's okay for big up waiting if it had sort of like in Turkey without go a little bit into politics, which we try to avoid on the show. But me waiting me can say it okay for praise your government and say everything and they do and this and that. But sometimes it's really okay for all them accountable. And I think now one thing with Sierra Leoneans that we can find that hard for do. When you hold your government accountable, people and say you they criticize them. People and say, oh now because you're not party picking at the other party you did. No. Some of we not get no affiliation to parties. Yes, we people in come off some side because Salone is either green or red, you know. But some of we not even get that strong connection to any party. Some of we just want the country for be good. We just want the country things for improve na the country, because we some of we go like for go back. But you cannot come up from here or from anywhere in the diaspora or even some African countries them, and then go sit on a salon, because and then say, oh well, I'll just beer. We don't now we can't see this and that. We leaders then can do more. And the only way we then go do more, now we push them for do more. pushing you leaders them for do more, not mean say you they you they criticize them, or no,
Mhm.
it just means say not to favor we one thing Western learners in it for no, not to favor we leaders then they do it. So I'm sorry if we leader go build one small stadium and not jump. Because me they think that me it's not a stadium I need for sin as hospital I need for sin. Not to favor them they do it. Then they na office system for do wetin them promise say, then they can't do. And if they know they do them thing, then we get for hold them accountable. So it can really frustrating for me when I can see people in the fet themselves, they cost themselves. And sometimes it's really hypocritical because you will the cost for the government, really not because you the benefits from the government. Not because you they put Salone force. Now because now your pocket and your interest you they fight for. Which when are the problem now with country and most African countries them? Because nobody know one for make enough sacrifices for sustainable development, which is development we get for benefits we picking them. All man just want enrich themselves and all man just want think about themselves, you know. But I find, this is a subject I'm very passionate about. So, some of the hand gestures then begin, say, okay, I'm about to go in. So I'm going to stop.
Honestly, as you say, it's it's
I'm
not
going to stop
only
myself
a
now.
thing. I think
Mm.
it's an African issue as well. From time, all we
I
care
think,
about
I
is
think we're
self.
greedy. I think most Africans were greedy. Nobody not they
Yeah,
think about the future. Some of them country
no,
who they so admire. People then die. People then
yep,
suffer for make them get to outside and they so right now. Like for instance, when you talk about the president of Tanzania, the late president of Tanzania and stuff, you get presidents very willing for say, and they take a pay cut for let me country better, right? And like that poster will be the reference. How the amounts where you they tell we say the government they invest for build a hospital or for renovate a hospital where they cater to the whole country. How the amount for when una they invest in the hospital small past the amount where they say na we president spend in your personal health. So these are the questions we need to be asking without law no the cost we said. Lord, it just not common sense. If me one I spend 100,000 per meal health, then I give like for say, then I spend 10,000 per me man and me picking their health. Enough fear. But again, like I say,
in all right,
enough
you cannot
balance.
justify it. You're
That
not
money
able
the
to
one that they say
justify
that they
it.
invest bank. I can say that money the one that they say that they invest bank on us. It's not even enough for buy equipment for one department. So now I make her ask, what una they go do? Now windows down that they go change. Now paint not so for just make
Fab.
like the building look beautiful on the outside. What's inside of the buildings? Because that's what we need. Anyway, Miss Aggie, before we exhaust this topic, even though an important topic and everything, again, so that's not one thing, which is a good thing. So we did clap for them and we did both say whatever, then they are the right direction, then they are the right frame of mind, and then put
Yep.
Salone and Sierra Leoneans first. That's all we can hope
Amen.
for. That's all we can pray for. So, Miss
Yes.
Aggie, I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
other things were happening in the country, we're not good thing. Some of but we also get other controversial things when they happen.
We
And other
cannot just
scenarios.
pretend. Things that we cannot pretend we don't know about or haven't seen or haven't heard or haven't sometimes even been a part of it. We would only see so some live. We would on see. There's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's
There's
been
a
a
lot
January
going
to
on.
remember. It's a lot
I
going
know.
on. And
But
unfortunately,
it just mhm.
as I was going to say, unfortunately, um, a lot of it, if for lack of a more decent word to use, a lot of it is disgraceful. I not get
Yeah.
no way for put am. No nicer way. The nicest word why I don't wear a cable think for use now just for say it's disgraceful to our community. It's degrading for a lot of women them, but it is what it is. It's the juice, and we cannot have all serious conversations without having the juice. I shall say, even we guests that we don't join we, a lot of people then would they want for know which now we own opinion or we own take on these issues. So as the host,
Okay.
fire
So,
away.
so, so, so I'm glad you when you set yourself up like that. So I'm gonna ask you. And
Uh-huh.
you remember the other day I put on my Facebook, I put a post and where I say I get for left Facebook for a short time.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't know how long, but obviously now I say to you, oh, I just realized that I can't even leave Facebook because I got to do this show. And I
Ah,
need access to the show via Facebook. So I go there Facebook, I go still there Facebook, but maybe on a much limited capacity. I mean, me mainly Facebook is fun for me. I go post me nonsense. Sometimes I can then I walk, I day on a break, I post something. So now I can make sometimes I'm not even able to go back to my comment section for reply because I just me not can think too much about things. But a lot of things I don't see recently, the past 2 weeks to be exact, they seem just really toxic. And
ah,
it's like a trending thing now in community, a thing that we community way. It's like every day we just the advance in with speciality for tear each other down. We not care about it. We not seem for care much about
the only
integrity.
pleasure, the only
We not
pleasure
we not
where we dey get,
we not yeah. We not seem for
the
care
only
much but
pleasure peace
integrity.
where we dey get now for bring other people them down or disgrace other people them. And
Yeah.
it's for me, it's something that's really close to my heart. Um, because you don't know people their mental state. You understand? And all it takes for really trigger somebody going into depression is probably one live or one post or something where you could say bottom. You understand? But like the last week, the whole month, it's just been one thing after another. And with a focus on women, when you see the men doing their thing, they're like, you know, they see that you don't notice that they you don't see the man that they can't cause themselves.
Mm. No,
You
no.
know they see am. But now we woman them, now we go calm, we can't sit down, we cause, we can't sit down, we disgrace we self to a point where for me, if you disgrace person certain way, you can never look at that person again. I don't know, but some people dry eye, but you can never look at that person like that. Where issues happen, we all get opinions. And this issue of China Nikki, that is what it is.
Yeah,
We
well,
not
you
going
don't,
to
you don't, you don't, you don't, you don't, you don't, you don't go ahead. Yes. So I
we
mean,
not
just
go
want to
able
ask you,
for time. We not
I
go
don't even
able
want to
I
say,
but
no, we waste time for now.
no, we not dey waste time but all the things that when me don't see, when we don't degrade we self, all linked to China Nikki in issue. You understand? And when issues like that happen, it's natural that people will take sides. It's a natural thing to do. People will take sides. People then they way go swear blind, say China Nikki they talk to. Other people then they will go swear blind, say, each out to the manager, they talk to. Then you get people where then at the middle, where they not get no connection to the two sides, where they think logically. We go look all two and say, nah, something's not adding up. You understand? But then in all of that, we get to go back to a point where we respect each other. We respect boundaries. China Nikki, it started and said China Nikki lost. There was a campaign. Where is China Nikki? I became interested because I'm like, that's all. The last way we see anything about this girl was she was in a prison or detention center or something. And even that people were saying it wasn't her. Okay. That was the last I heard about her. So I became interested because one or two people in the way I actually get respect for that posted about this where is China Nikki thing. This was in the first week. So I begin follow them. But then after one or two messages that they put out, I'm like, something is amiss. Something is not right. Then maybe if he said that was going to be the end of it, not knowing it's going to go so low. I didn't even see that one coming, that it would go south so quickly because of waiting China Nikki, a grown adult.
But again, Aggie, la just cut you off yonder. To me, now that's not the sad thing about we community, where China Nikki and that LST news, 9 people then put on top, where to the point where they're not even they're not even they see other developments the way they go on at the country. Then like for instance,
it's not exciting enough.
There was news about we domestic budgets or with domestic debt tripling and stuff like that. But to me, it's not like say people are not interested in them seeing them day, right?
Nope.
I just want to give you a summary of what I think about this whole China Nikki issue, right? I feel like for say our priorities are misplaced. I feel like for say we get too much time on we hands for do things that we're not productive at all. And I just think like for and then there's this other thing where and not from this China Nikki issue, no more you don't start. But to me it's like a plague now in community now. If you get problem against me, where you they recruit other people them, or let them get problem against me, and one way where them things that the way where then they deal with you, now for come on social media and things that then they disgrace you. Right? People then lack for things that then people then lack for bully other people them, for cost them or for intimidate them with cost, with mommy cost, because then feel to say now then they make they shut you down. And one thing I notice, people then go make all sorts of rumors about you. And the funny thing is, the one that way they support them again, they know that these rumors about you are not true. But because
it would
it's a
not
campaign, so now that's they happen now with community where, and I make her say, it's like we get a system where people and don't lost their integrity.
Yep.
One thing where I get from my friend, where he always tell me, and I think you tell me that all the time as well, is say what you want about Bella, but she will stick with her truth. I don't care if Elman say you not Satan, right? I know they join. Me, I know they join. And this China Nikki issue, the way we may see him, and again, like I said, to be honest with you, don't know waste time, and it's just because it's a trending topic. That's why we're talking about it. The only thing this whole thing, okay, sometimes Salone people elect for exploit other people in. China Nikki, then look at like this first will not go to school and this and that and blah blah blah. And they talk about it, they call her shoe, it did this, it did that. So salon people then for them China Nikki, they provide entertainment for them and this and that and blah blah blah. Right? And then it became a case of egos clashing. And then this thing where them start at this community about this blogging thing. Salon people are not discover blogger business. All man want to be a blogger. No say yes, all man want to be a blogger. And to me, if una they do that kind thing and they, una get
Mm-hmm.
forget some accountability. Una get forget responsibility towards the people who una they talk about. Salon man just reckless. They go think say, oh, Lord can talk about this person on our page today. Lord can pull the news. Lord can this, Lord can that. Until them begin sue una. And let them not think say that if person stood that they're not able to track, it let you hide behind a page. Person go, then they're able to track whose computer, then they or whose phone, where that news they or that information they come off from. So let's tell people they know that. Then forget a responsibility about the things the way that they say about others. Not so for just kind of can begin curse, can begin talk all kind careless talk. Until people then begin sue people them. Then people are not going to gather themselves. Because not use your blogging platform for go against somebody just because you get personal vendetta against that. So me, not to China
Yeah.
Nikki, nobody care about. Me, the one they act like say they care about China, not to China Nikki, they care about. China Nikki, ija to na manager and client relationship then get. They talk about, oh, he take your money, it is ija to money, ija to take your money. Una know how much ija to invest in China Nikki before una sabi China Nikki.
And
Una know what to do for China Nikki behind the scenes. But like I can say,
Bella,
Saloma no sabi me, right?
Bella,
So
I not caught you as you did on this China Nikki issue. Um, the only thing, as you say, when I don't even know almost China, eager to invest in China. And for me, also, I feel disappointed when it comes to this China Nikki issue. As I said to you the other day, I said I mean actually they lean towards the side of China because I look and say, oh, now eager to take this lady because not to Pekin. Now eager to take care and go. So if for be at least be responsible for her. Until did you listen to China Nikki's interview? Did you listen to China Nikki's interview? When
I
I
did.
listened to China Nikki's interview, that is when I came to the conclusion that that girl is a fraud. I'm sorry. Me picking them were born 18 and 14. Then they talk Creole. Yes. Then me they salon and come out salon and born Naya, then go salon, come back and forth. Then not forget for talk Creole. China Nikki, are you serious? You they say you don't forget for talk Creole? How? Then I go back and remember when he been there inside the house. Did she not say she didn't go to school? Not to underground, the people they all begin sorry for her. She's a fraud. I don't believe a word she's saying.
And my thing
I
is,
don't.
Aggie, not the thing where me find the most
Ah,
disrespectful from Leone and them, right? When this whole thing
mhm,
started, yeah, this speaking talk say, once for come social media, right? He said,
mhm,
once for talk to nobody. He they living life not gone quietly. He they go about in business. Salon
yeah.
man they insist that this speaking for come out. Okay, then me want proof for the China Nikki they alive. They got the proof, but that was not enough for them. No, the proof for say una just concern. So to me, I make a look and say not a concern a problem no more una want create
It's just
because
a
this
new set
speaking
of
don't say
exploiters.
it's okay. So una they intrude on in privacy una think say una they help her. Una not show
Mhm,
no respect for in boundaries. Una not show no respect respect for in wishes. She categorically
Absolutely.
said, I remember one day I was watching, you know what? I love this blogger. I want her to blog. I follow her. I actually love her
And
content, you know.
funny,
But when I watched the interview, I was a bit disappointed because I thought all you did was attack, attack, attack. Sometimes learn for
not
calm down.
emotional.
Be
Yeah,
eager to be objective. Let Ija to
yeah.
talk. And then when Ija to don't
Mhm.
talk, then you whatever you think like you aim for Ija to, professionalism for guide you. Let professionalism guide you for say, you know what saying? There are things that she said I believe, there are things that she said I didn't believe. You see, after that first interview they were Ija to give, the conclusion I came to, I said, oh, I said they no travel maybe a legit way, a clean way. So you can tell say Ija to no one talk plenty. Because if you talk plenty, it they give away
She
the
needs to stop
business, it they give
talking.
away the secrets. And to me,
Yes,
I felt like Ija was protecting China's secret and they protect in privacy. So people then look and say, oh, look why they stagger, they stomach, now because they lie. No. Anybody with sensible can tell say, now because it not been once for exposed too much. Because it been the show decorum and respect for China Nikki. The one that when things say then they for China Nikki. Now they no respect China Nikki. And to me now exploits and they exploits this girl. This girl sit on na Ghana, if they do well, if they live in quiet life. Not to all man interested in social media. Not to all man. It's like when they falsely speaking for this celebrity. What do you stand to gain? It's like they get something for gain. And then it became a thing of like for say, now vendetta when I get against Ija to own they use China Nikki for facts. But anyway, like I say, that you know what? Li- Sometimes you feel like for say they waste your brain cells trying to reconcile all these facts and stuff and this and that. So again, like we say, we get a big celebrity when China Nikki, when I know the trending topic this
and
week,
we have to
and then
talk about it.
and
I
then
know
it
there are
became a
serious,
battle of the bloggers. All my, you know,
there are
say if you
serious
watch them
things
Nigerian,
going on,
you know, say if you watch
but
them Nigerian bloggers, then Aggie, you know, say if you watch them Nigerian bloggers, then they all go
no,
post the same topic. They all
no
go post the
palaver,
same thing. But
no
but
palaver.
we all Salone bloggers that it was like all my one for make Uda gets the most sensational caption, Uda this, Uda that,
Everybody,
and then
everybody
finally it
wanted
turned
to be
down to
the
Manipur.
person with the breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. It makes no sense. If somebody don't say, okay, I understand everybody was worried about her. When I don't find out, say the pikin they're alive, leave it. I listened to one of her recordings, and it was her. When they talk, say, I know they come because the more than they talk about me, now the more they fame. I know they come, and no one can social media. Let them they talk no more. Now the more are they fame. I'm like, so she's alive. Leave it. If the person say no one can social media, she's within her right to say that. So why una feel say una as Sierra Leoneans, una get that authority there for force China Nikki for can get na social media?
And then
For
catch the
me,
biggest joke of all.
uh,
Catch the biggest joke of all. China Nikki they Ghana, right? Janaki when
yeah.
they say when they talk like for say not educated, you know this, you know that, right? First when they speak good English, well not well, it doesn't have to be good English. But China Nick is smart enough for going to a foreign country, navigates life and they live fine, right? Catch the biggest joke of all, Aggie. We get people in a salon where they struggle for putting picking them through school. We get people in a salon where they struggle for access medical health and medical care. Guess waiting. People are not start to go funding for some of them people and the way they die, where they on deathbed. Now China Nikki people and they start to go. So now I make us say we priorities and so misplaced.
Yeah,
Now China Nikki,
yeah.
they're not start both people are not still they cry for sorry for them picking away the people are not able for put school. They're not sitting there
No,
cry for people to see
Bella, the
their
whole
way.
thing for me,
No,
in them platform, them me for me personally, that is what I thought. The whole thing is like a lot of them been just want for make them platform big. There's another blogger, I'll let you follow her, Sally Kale, her name is. She was the first person that said this girl is alive. But guess what? After she said that, everybody went for her. Oh, Ijatu don't pay him, this and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
the
what
problem
is
is,
wrong?
you know this saying when they can talk say, the one that we intelligence, the one that we educated, now they not get the
Mhm.
confidence for do. We get bloggers that way they tell say something a class 4 and stuff, not even able for construct good English. But now they kind of platform for can write bad English them pan people, right? Una not even educated enough for handle una platform them. Una not even educated enough for know the difference between privacy. Una expect Egypt and China looking for talk how they cross in America, how they use boats, how they this. They're not even intelligent enough for read between the lines and say certain lines and the way we can't cross, right? But now then people are the kind of we screen every day. And you get people that way they watch, where they invest in time in them. People that will go tell you say they're not journalists, we not go journalist school. People that will go tell you say then this and that, they not get the professionalism for backhand. But like I say, until people then begin sue people then for slander and for defamation of character, now that 10 days some of Israeli and people in the blow. Because like me so, me na nurse, right? I be able for if somebody go put something but me on Facebook or social media or whatever, I swear I able for go to NMC and go cry to them. Say this year they cause me so much pain and stress, which it does. Like how you say, people are not even understand people their mental health. Una they affect people their mental health and with this thing that una they say, but I saw some of the most disgusting things against Ija to in Peking. And I think say we as a people, are we this wicked? Are we this
Yeah.
low? Then they swear
Oh,
that girl in Peking over China, Nikki.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
embarrassing. I'm
People
sorry.
and they talk,
I
somebody
swear.
like say how Ija in Peking go grow up and stab him. Like, how can you wish that on somebody's child?
What?
Overweighting.
China Nikki, an
Anyway,
adult. Okay.
Miss
Hmm.
Coco, I think so we're
My,
not going to even touch LC anymore. Now we get forget to the
no, LSC, na LSC for president. You know, no, I safe.
listen. I get two people there when we went for president, LC and our Tumbo. I can say I love our Tumbo. I think she's hilarious. Yeah. And
You
I
know
can
what
say
I said about Asia? When
let
all of
Fatima
this, the whole
Biogo
vampire,
and Safu. Let Fatima
when
Biogo sit on
everything,
Safu. Now our
the
Tumbo
way
on the first
everything,
lady.
so I say,
Ladies,
I have a
ladies, we get a call on the line.
okay, so,
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. We just get what say we get a caller on the line. So caller, waiting at your name
Hello.
and who's are you the person?
Yeah, I'll call any Mina from Mina Salone. So I don't want those
Waiting at
talk
your
who's
name,
the call
sir.
for.
oh, okay,
Waiting at your name.
it's fine.
Hello? Do you hear me voice
Yeah,
now?
waiting at your name.
Yes, Mina Salonian. So I don't want those one
Okay,
call me name acts. Actually,
okay,
Okay,
no problem. We dey listen. We dey
yes.
listen. Thanks for calling.
Concerning for Chalanviki in talk, it's so very interesting. I don't listen to the two actually, but the only thing um, He just to do one mistake we do when instead of learn lesson, the lesson we don't learn now, I not say forever. You never ever do that mistake again. Because anytime when you want to do as a manager for somebody, you for sign agreement with a lawyer. If you be a lawyer, sign agreement with that pikini, and not say forget all them problems also. That 1 point Sandy. Then 2 again, now money will not pikin say again. Now it shocked me because like I not ever see for make somebody get that money to na salon, so I don't know whether but $300,000. Now a lot of money. You know, this I will say if you be a lawyer, when they sign the agreement with like all entities they come up. So any money where you for use, if you sign, get proof for that, say well, as social money give me oh, if you get proof they understand eh? If you make paperwork with them, the or two for work on that particular things they. In fact, if you get third party with them, well for any even if you get let me say when you go into the agreement and with a small girl because for talk say because when somebody be because not be 38, I don't know for the age we go inside big sister house. I don't know what's an age, but at least a not be 38. But if you get third party, any money will it use if you make paperwork with her sign and get the third party back with the sign. You see that can less now it just don't get now. These are a part of easier to self now self for everybody now. That's alone. You want for be manager for anybody's you forget third party, not that the person can lie by you. So yeah, this money it looked out me a bit. It looked out me. I'm not too convinced for this money, $300,000. Not to pick money now for who that get an salon, who that the person will give not picking that money they $300,000. How he gets that money there? You understand? Because if he signs self with official with a commercial bank, I don't feel say you get that particular money there. And if he say in get that money they give that too, they want evidence from the bank. Make the bank more. I believe say any money will then give and possibly go give no more $300,000 to cash. That's not possible. That's alone. So the bank they give however be it must get the dates when they get that money when they get certain money. Then either to forget all the anyway the thing look confused. Like it look confused me. You understand? It look confused me. So I want vex also when I want vex, but what this money business like I say I know no one can judge. I mean I possibly want to judge somebody so wanted. I like for see proof if ever I judge somebody else. Well I not see any proof, nothing, no proof.
Unfortunately you timed out.
Yeah, okay. So
Anyway,
thank you very much.
Thank you, Kola. We really appreciate your input because I think exactly what you say now, what you they feel. And I think at this juncture, I just want follow just wrap up this whole thing. And we're not a type of be snobs or anything. The reason why we did talk about this now because we know say now it's what some people want to hear. People want to talk about it, regardless of what's it. But I think what we don't learn from this, like how you say, for anybody where they out there, where they think of managing someone, make sure say everything is in writing. Make sure say when I get legal document. Salone the thing but twist now this fumble business where you meet somebody when a stranger, you don't take her as your sister. Some people no matter what you spend and no matter what you do for them, where you camp and money business, where you camp and come, then they come up here you like for say, So that's now one. And then two, let we learn as Sierra Leoneans then for actually once for know the truth because they see boku comments or people in the tell say elect na light and Nikki they like now we like now we believe now we want una can't just believe somebody because una like them then una they vilify somebody else because una not like them. God doesn't like ugly. Then kind of nice. What can you do to reset? Just because you hate somebody, you get personal vendetta against that. Not mean say you not go believe what they say, even when you know saying that the truth. Let me learn for use logic. Salon people are we so gullible, and sometimes I can say, I make we can get the kind of leader they would get because we know they do research. Where see one person can give information, oh man don't jump on. When see one other person carry some other information, oh man don't jump on. So we just event jump. We not get no farm side with enough. So anyway, Miss Kuku, if you're happy, I will let follow wrap up this China Nikki issue and now get
Oh yeah.
into the nitty-gritty of why we're here. Because you know, say me, I like football. Football, they
Oh
come
yeah.
on just now. So we get
I
a
know.
little
I
bit of
know. I
time.
know.
So
Anyway,
I just
we need
want
to
to ask
watch the
you,
football tonight.
I
Mm-hmm.
know, I just want to ask you, Aggie, if you're able
Yes.
for
Yeah.
share with people them
Uh-huh.
how you come, how you able for navigate through some of your
Okay.
challenges, the way you face when you start up a business in a salon, because I know it's a very frustrating thing.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. As I say, May coming up to May will be 3 years where I don't open the business, a standalone business on its own. Initially, been the share a space when I started doing makeup. So, I love makeup, it's my thing. I been the share a space with somebody. Then I decide say, waiting, no, let me do my own stuff. Like get me own place and do other things. So that's how we started really. But then the 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 initial problem I had was I have 2 kids and they were at that age where I couldn't just leave them. Yes, my sister they any day it will take care, you understand, but I needed to be there. So moving full time to Sierra Leone was not an option for me. So that was one big obstacle. So now I be actually starts with um the holidays, the Easter and the Christmas. But then I can always say, I think I got lucky. I think I just got lucky and a luck and blessing, honestly, Bella. Because if it wasn't for, I can't even take credit for Infinity Glow. That I can say I'm outrightly, I cannot take credit for Infinity Glow. Because when it comes to the day-to-day running of the business, I get somebody way na in the one. And sad as it's going to sound, she's not a Sierra Leonean. And that makes a huge difference. As I say, I got lucky. So in the process, listen to this. I put out I approached a few Sierra Leonean makeup artists, salon picking them. I approached a few of them. I said to them, okay, this is my vision. This is what I want to do. I don't mind for work with Una. The response I got was typical of salon people. Them. No, I want to do my own thing. I know they work with person. And these were young ladies where at the CC, at the mix them places the way they go work, they not even get proper makeup brushes. These were people I was willing to give everything and let them run my business. Bella, the only person I approached where say to me, okay, let's meet and talk, was Dima. From the minute that girl walked into that room, it was like, wow, 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 wow. So she really is the Naina, the I can say Naina, the dog's body beyond the business. But even as that, 3 years, it hasn't been easy. 3 years has not been easy. There's been times where I just done to myself say, I'm gonna wrap it up. That's it. Let just sit down. I can't sit down England, work me money. I while ready for go salon, I go salon, I go sit down and waiting. But then I can look and back say, I get 8 staff. What's going to happen to them if I give up? But it's not easy. It's not easy. Taking you had and money na for go do business na salon, they will frustrate the life out of you. You young people them. Salon people
You
them go
mind for share
frustrate
with me
you.
with you mind for share with you waiting at some of them frustrations, Cindy?
Okay,
How they
some of
can
the
frustrate
frustrations
you?
we they encounter, where I don't they encounter up to this day, is we work ethic. We know they don't take other people their business serious. I think that they look and say, oh, now oversee you come out. They have this thing against people that will come out oversee. I don't know why. Then they look and say, you don't come out oversee. Or I don't know if they feel say, will they look down on them or waiting. But then just the work ethic is so different. If I say to Dima, if Dima has a client for 6:30 in the morning, Bella, best believe she's going to be at that shop for 6:30. Me on salon people, if I tell them say can work 9 o'clock, Bella, they don't roll in till 10:30. I personally can look there and say, una not serious. But these are the same people that will go say, Papa government. These are the same people that when you create even a space for them, for let them thrive, a space for them, for let them grow, they're not interested. We they do all waiting we able. It not easy. Oh. You get the problems with staffing, you get the problem with skilled staff. Even when you want to invest in them, you're afraid. Because when you invest in them, the next thing that they feel say, una all na well, they don't learn now. They just get up and leave. Not even the courtesy to say, I am leaving. You go to invest in them, they just wake up one morning and don't come to work. Next thing where you go, they'll say, oh, it don't be your own shop now, they work for himself. You're like, really? That's how it is. Then the other logistical issues they own, lights, water. Then yesterday I called mom. Now mom they tell me say, I just send the driver, he go left water for you in a shop. Yeah, water. We not get water. Outside the shop, they Aberdeen, Bella, Aberdeen. Pump they open twice a week. How do we how we they able for do business in them conditions and the way with business now water we they use for run with business, water and electricity. We know they get. The electricity first one that they give, we know they even work the AC them. The voltage is so low. Then imagine the heat. And it costs a fortune. Electricity expensive. When they give you the light, the voltage, with water, staffing, every theft, everything to frustrate you, they will do it. Everything to frustrate you. But me, as I can say to anybody, you learn as you go along. You don't me not a person where they give up on something easily. Yes, I get frustrated, but then I can look and back say, no, I'm going to push till the end. We have other plans, we have bigger plans. I'm not going to give up. Edsa no go frustrate. Edsa and Guma no go frustrate me. Edsa and Guma no go frustrate me. But these are just the things. I know they even talk about the rent. Everybody is in Sierra Leone is out to exploit you, Bella. Everybody's out to exploit you. And then now make when people then can say when you well, it's hard. It's crazy. Just talking about it, they drive me crazy, Bella. Even simple things like the rents. Not so we all get land in a prominent spot where you go able build shop. Then I see rent, you know, small shop, when not do for nothing, then go charge you $10,000. If they don't charge you $10,000 for shop, you don't buy goods now, yeah, almost they expect you for seller. That is why everything is expensive. That is why everybody, they exploit you at every level. Everybody is there to exploit and frustrate you. Everything, as has been they say just now, make I say, Salone, when it comes to government and everything, all thing then a paper, oh, nobody know they implement. All thing then a paper, but nobody know they implement them. Everybody does what they feel like doing. From the staff where you they
Yeah.
employ, they either they thief you or then come for rip you off. It's frustrating, but we cannot give up. If we not make Salone, nobody else is going to do it. And especially we were the Komoya, when we go Salone, we want certain things. We want those little conveniences, you know, and we're not going to go in a country where decent sign no day for eat, decent sign no day where you go say, oh, I want my makeup done, oh, I want for do a pedi, I want for do my nails. We want all these little decent things. But then there has to be legislation in place where go protect people like we protect who money them. Because if staff thief you, Bella, you can't go to police now for nothing. Then they go bribe the police officer there. Then they left there. Sometimes it feels
Yeah.
like nothing works.
It sounds really hard. Before we go far, one of we sister
Mm,
the way they watch retreat. Hello, bye.
mhm.
Thank you for always supporting us. You always there, so retreat. A give suggestion I give. You say Kukula
Yeah.
Bell, lock in a lease agreement with the landlord and do a well or borehole. So again, like I said, this is a program where we all the
Yeah.
land from. So maybe that's something that you can consider. But before I move on to the next question, I will ask you. I
Yeah.
just want to say I agree with something what you say. It's Alex says
Mhm.
alone. All man just they do waiting they want for do. Because Mr. said
Absolutely.
sometimes what you see some of the rents that when they charge, I'm thinking I not get water, they not get electricity. If this rent
Yes.
you know they come with bed and breakfast and lunch and dinner for me every day, you know, people in they charge 270,000 for Osna Salon. People in they charge 30,000 rent, you know, na
Yes. And
salon.
you these are the reasons why people then they thief.
See,
This
they
is
also when
why
you
our
said
government
listen.
officials they thief, Bella.
Yeah.
And it's crazy.
The thing
It's
is,
crazy,
I
but
think
me,
the
the
thing
only
what you
thing
want to
I would
is,
say, mm,
oh,
the
sorry,
only
I
thing
want
I
to say,
would say to people,
okay, I'm sorry, you finish what you're saying.
okay. The only thing I would say to anybody where they think about setting up or doing business in salon, your presence day very important. And pray to God, let God bless you with somebody who go sorry for you, we go help you for oversee or for run the business. Because otherwise you're just pouring money in the drain.
Yeah, I agree.
Not
And
salons or continue to go
sometimes,
to mm,
sometimes, Aggie, when people, I remember a few weeks ago, actually, there was another post about Sierra Leone where people really talk
yeah.
about security in the country. And when you talk about
Mhm.
security, the first thing people they tell you about say, oh, well, me, nobody know when they teach me anything. And they work as safe na salon. Salon said, no, these are some of the things we talk about. So when you talk
Yeah.
about security, it's bigger than say somebody jog you food or somebody or you know person tip man and not can tip you. No, you dey talk about
Mhm.
food security, right?
Yeah.
You dey talk about
Mhm.
health security. You dey talk about for say what you do like una where they do una business there. So una get laws them, una get legislation in place where they make sure say people are not they exploit una. Una get laws and legislation there in place where they make sure say una workers them understand waiting are the roles and the responsibility them as a worker, right? Because if somebody can learn from you and then tomorrow then go open one small shop, whose health and hygiene legislation, they don't know nothing but health and hygiene. They don't know nothing but for say, like for say, oh, me appliances they all na this shop here, they are supposed for make sure say they're safe for use and then kind thing and they people that like me and you know then kind thing and they. But anybody in a salon can just open shop. Anybody in a salon can just start a business without any health and safety awareness or then they're not things that say they're supposed then customers them supposed for do business with them in a healthy and safety and safe environment. When you talk about health and safety, people and things say, oh, well, the native na salon. Oh, we can come on at the 2 o'clock morning. We go, no, it's so many things. Again, we don't touch but health earlier. You the grab some of una get picking them. You not even think for uproot you picking and for go sit down with in a salon where sometimes not is necessary for do if you want to start a business, but you can't even think about it because the first thing you go remember is if me picking sick, who's God what they call? If emergency happen to me picking 2 o'clock in the morning, I have to go to hospital lay where the care go. So these are some of the things where you get people then and the young attitude towards business. We not get no work ethic. We not get no sense of professionalism as exhibited by even some of the bloggers that within our country there. So where some of them don't, you go expect it and know better. We they grab now morning for go work for NHS. When I say for the day 7:30, they reach 7:30. But when you go salon and say for this sometimes 8 o'clock, now 10 o'clock it is through
You can
again.
literally let
So
me
why
talk.
even some of you why make with a change? It's like oh go salon, we they go lower the standard. So anyway,
Yes.
so it's very interesting and it's very informative what you they tell people them, right? In
Mhm.
terms of starting a business in Sierra Leone, Aggie, what do you get
Yeah.
for go through for start a business in salon?
Um, Honestly, when we begin, it was easy. The business registration process was easy. Then they had a turnaround from the time when you dey go register your business. There was a turnaround, maybe about 2 or 3 days. Honestly, we registered the business. We did not have to bribe anybody. Then I can remember now being Michaela McKay. Now I'm been there in charge of that business registration thing. We went there, we got the business registered. I think I got the certificate the next day. We not give nobody 1 cent. That I cannot lie. So that process was easy. But then nobody gives you information. Nobody now they give you information. I only find out like when you go for register the business. Me think say at the point where you dey register the business, now they then for give you all the information. So you say you get for pay 68, you get for pay to city council, you get for pay NASIT for your staff when are like a pension fund kind of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe this time at that point they then for tell you so you know. Me not be no all them thing a day. We just register the business, then give me the certificate, and I was off. Now later when I sure say sometime now then self inside they not they give you, but then they tell NASIT, then people in a NASIT say, oh, new business not open yonder. The person cancel win a shop. I think it was 2 days. We not be done if you open it safe. Oh, una need for pay NIA, una need for pay city. Now say which one are they talk about? I say, but we go register this business. Nobody not tell we give we all this information. Where it could be something as simple as there's a leaflet where they tell you say you don't register your business. Now the next step now for go to NASIT, go register there or NIA. Or better still, all of that could be done in one place. One place. Okay, not to all my able read or not to all my able use computers. Not everybody's literate. I can understand that. But for the one that we're literate, these are systems that could be done. Seeing that we're able to do online safe.
It just
But
like, like some of we when I nurses them, right? We get limited
yeah,
companies. You just they go to the
uh-huh.
direct gov site. Now they all team they link they
No.
all
You got for
outside the
you
register
got
the
to go in our
business
office physically. So you got to
for
go give
like a
money to
one-stop
person.
shop.
Yes, but no, the one that you go there, so person will tell you now, say for pass you the pen, sign one more. That's all it is. That's all it is. So then kind of shop there, now they can't tell me all this. Not say, but why would we be go register? Nobody said anything to us. Then they done. So we had to do NASIT because we get staff when I'm a responsibility for make sure say then they pay the NASIT contribution. Then we pay city council, city 8. Like I tell you, it was funny story. The other day the guy come, he said for pay city 8. Now I say almost. He tell me something like 800,000. I say okay. I say give me receipts. Now they plaba come out. I say give me receipts. And if forgetting receipt, because I say well, go week out the receipts, will they pay you? These are the things. So if all thing they under one roof, or if not something where you able to pay online, but this not age of technology for we were able, they can send you email notification. You waiting and call don't due. You see TH don't due. You get XYZ term for pay. Pay by this term. We get debit card them. Pay online. Or you then give the reminder you gonna bank or city council or wherever you need for pay. You go pay. These are all things we go make doing business easy. But
Okay.
they would not
So
do
so
it
so,
because
we as a people get real responsibility, but the government self gets responsibility for make starting up businesses and for let people then get successful business and so on.
give you the information. Even the information, you don't get it. And they are supposed to give it to you. But they know they do them. Because nobody know they do
But
what we're supposed to do. And this is
Aggie,
where mm,
sorry.
go on, Bella.
I don't mean to cut you. Sorry, I'm just aware of the time and I know say, people now want to go watch
Mhm.
football. One
Yeah.
another thing we I notice, it's like say foreigners
Mm.
the most successful in opening up businesses in Sierra Leone than the average Sierra Leonean.
We
So
have to find
I don't know
space.
what they call that one day. I don't know. It cannot be just our attitude.
No.
Because I know say sometimes when your attitude back they contribute towards them because then get this then Lebanese then the Indian then get this thing where they do where sometimes you go get one and then come begin work with one of them then go work to and then they say then get this also where then can they do because they say this because of something what you say where Sierra Leoneans we not work like for work together all now want for do their own thing but me can say sometimes it's more expensive for you for doing your own thing on your own, and sometimes you're not able to grow on your own. But with people then, they always not want to do anything with anybody because then just they think the bulk of the profits, na me want them. Na me want you I want they can to. But you're not able to make the kind of profit you want for me sometimes on your own. So again, I go back to the Lebanese there. I don't know if this not true, but nothing for most small, we don't hear you say,
Yeah.
waiting and can do,
It's
then get this social system, they all they put money together, right? And
yes.
then in looking for open shop for them brother, right next to their own shop, which is another thing when we Sierra Leoneans then they do we know they do is a favor. Like for instance,
Yeah.
if you get shop,
Yeah.
right? And me say one go open makeup shop next to you, right? All man go
Mhm.
begin talk to come. But that now in company they fell
What
so
about for
million,
people?
this and that. Like
Mhm.
you they see Lebanese and Indian man shop them back to back to back. They line up now then to line Steven Street, now then to line Kuto
Yeah.
Road, now then to line Tanya Baka Street. Then they right next to each other. But all man they thrive. All man
Yeah.
they do their own business. All man they help themselves by their own community. There. Why is it so difficult for us as Sierra Leoneans then? Like I can always say, Aggie, you remember say like obviously all man knows say myself like makeup and everything and stuff, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know if you want to talk about it in public, but behind the scenes, we've
Mhm.
been there for each other, supportive and everything.
Yeah.
I not ever look at your business as a threat. If I get any ideas, I happily share with you and everything because you're my friend, you're my sister. I want you to succeed. But why is it difficult for us Sierra Leoneans, again, based on what you say, to make we work together? Because I believe say some of them small picking and they wouldn't go open some of them shop there. Where sometimes the shop and don't lock now, say, why make you think say with people they're not able for say, okay, let we all come together and create one big badass business instead of all man get small half of business.
The thing is, we get a mentality. We don't believe in collaboration.
Mm,
We don't. We don't believe in collaboration. And if me get 5,000, last I get $5,000 for set up me business. Imagine if I get two other salon, two other people that wake up with me. Let them not get 5,000. Sometimes they get 2,000. The other person get 2,000. But coming together, we don't get 10,000 already. So imagine maybe one starts up with 5,000. Now I have 10. I'm definitely going to go bigger.
yes.
But no, we not believe in that. We believe, say, everything is competition. Everything is competition. Everything is competition. We not say we for work together. And if we work together, it's better. Even the other competition, it's not necessary. Fit on big, everybody go eat. You have your own clients, you have people that would take to you. Even a small shop where I get where people then they come. Some people then they ask for a certain staff. Bella, if that person they know they do them pedicure. They will say,
No.
no, are they wait to let this person come? Even within a small establishment. But we not get that thing where we believe say we for collaborate. And that is where the Lebanese and the foreigners they thrive. I'm not gonna name businesses now because of course me, I believe in privacy. Let us not go say I mentioned the business or waiting. But there are two other businesses. They do similar things to what I do. And one of them is a group of women that came together. A group of women, I think it's about 4 or 5 of them. They came together, they opened a beautiful spot. And I'll tell you, that costs money. Me on me, you'll not get time. I can't afford it.
Mhm.
And at this point, even with startups, with banks and funding and all that, it's a whole palaver. Then the other one, a Lebanese woman get her. But it's thriving, and I can tell you why. You know, the one salon person where they work there, all her staff are foreigners. Yes, but people will go there. I can understand because if you make appointment for 12 o'clock, you have to be there for 12. But when we do it, they don't turn up. And then you they waste your space. It's a lot. It's a
It's a
lot.
lot, yeah.
It's a lot. Like when I meet Favor, and you know, we wicked Obella. Salon people, we are wicked. You know how many people that we don't go behind me back, go to Favor and talk to them for let he left me and go join them. But na pikin we get integrity.
That's it.
He get integrity. She always says now with business. And I always say to him, this you're not even working for me. We're in a partnership now. So Infinity Glow is not just me anymore. There's 2 of us. Because 90% of the time now in the day. So it's both of us. But those are the things, even when it comes to funding. Me dream eventually now for open like a training school where they actually train people them in cosmetology and all of that. But Bella, if I said I can't even say it on air. when we try for get funding, I can't even say the obstacles. And some people are
I
willing
know.
to do certain things. Some of us are not. The money is there, the funding is there. But you have to know this person, you get for no person. So every step of the way, there is obstacles. Talk about we're trying to get the youth's skills, not all money 8 day for book. So we in a business system way, then for support, let we train them picking there. If we train them picking there, so if the bad say they're able to feed themselves, they're able to feed their family. That alla papa government they less. But everything again, there are obstacles on the way. Everything to
Yeah,
drive easy.
yeah,
Everything. Half of the time, but not for government, so just the people working there. The people then where they work they na them. Everything is on paper, it's there, the money is sitting there, but no, 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 no. That secretary now, for let even give you the for let give you the form. Before I say now you reach to the party now, wake up.
I know, I know. Sometimes I don't know if not poverty can cause them thing and they again I'm not saying the people and greedy, but don't not forget the poverty back not they help because that person they that pen way they pass you, that money way they ask you for. Now so sometimes have they feed themselves because half the time sometimes government workers they either then paid delayed or maybe you get people and they make
They
three
don't pay
hundred
them enough.
thousand. And now I say so. Then like for instance if they pay some
It's a revolving door.
yeah.
It's a
Like for
revolving
instance,
door.
when you pay somebody 300,000, then it's cost 290,000. They're waiting they left. So now they half mass then they now so then self they
Yeah,
survive. So now
yeah.
make us say the government self then get a big responsibility for make business them easier for facilitate for open business and then kind of thing and not to just for big foreign business them all. They need for encourage local people and Sierra Leoneans them we get ideas them Sierra Leoneans them we're able for train picking them because the country is in a dire state and it sounds very dire. So I even want to follow come up from this side because everything just sounds like doom and gloom. But there are so many youths and young people that really roam free and idle, where sometimes some kind of apprenticeship or mentorship. Like for instance, Nigeria, as you done school, so I think they get this NCP where you they go, which is just like a job and you go get your experience and then kind of thing. And they, so sometimes these are the things that we need in Sierra Leone. And then we just also
Not just
let
to
us,
support businesses like we. Like the community Osai me shop day na Aberdeen. The amount of young people them where just they roam, Bella. They just roaming. If you up, you get
but
like they just roaming. You get like an institute that is supported by government. We train them picking their so we give them a startup kit, not only in Freetown. Not of Freetown is not Sierra Leone. And my next move, not even for Freetown, I'm thinking of going out. Because not of Freetown, no more woman they want look good. You get other towns, big towns where woman they want something in it. But then I dey look and say, okay, it's probably cheaper for open business they said because maybe the cost of the shop and all thing will be less. But then where do I get the stuff? Where do I get
you know,
the stuff?
we young picking and we young picking and not say yes. Because
Oh, oh,
I say all of this, I said this to say during the pandemic, right?
mhm.
Just when the thing starts about 2 years ago, I thought, okay, I'm working, I'm making money, but I just want to give back because all man will call you, all man will ask you for this and that. So I thought to myself, okay, why I not go begin buy things then, like toiletries and this and that, and then at the ship them, at the sell them, and then say to them, listen, if you sell this, all you need for do give me 8 money, so I'll be able to buy back just so una go get something. So the profits at least, you're not going to call me for ask you for for buy underwear for you or pads set for you. You mama no go call me for help una for pay the rent. You not go call me for help me for pay the school fee. If una all this, like how you say, excuse me, sorry, like how you been say earlier, this not for me anymore. This not for
Yeah.
help una now. But Aggie, when I tell you I lost thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds because my own people frustrated me so badly. Yeah. Most of my main customers then are foreigners then, you know. Well, I don't say foreigners, then are people away not even sabi me from nowhere. You know. My own family where they send things then to say, una sell. The profit are not one time. Una take them for una self. I get niece and nephews, they will go call me say, look, this market sit on there, so what you want for load route? I say if I can just give them back talk. I say una can't go na doti box, una go to the markets they right
Wow.
front you, they call me to ask me so what you do for her. Then the next breath, you they call me for ask you say, Auntie, me phone down Puelo, now for send new
Yeah.
phone for me. The way when that thing they can hurt me now. Now when they call me, when they message me, I just say ignore them.
That's the
I'm like, you're not
attitude.
serious. I get thousands of pounds of markets where they right now they perish in Africa. Now God way actually I not put me hand on perishable goods. I put me hand on thing I want no say they go last. Like I said, toiletries and stuff, toilet roll, tissue, this and that, blah blah blah. Deodorant, spray them. Woman business have been going to but I look and say, the slave queen and then the slave queen then look at up as well because they may be there. So, no,
These are the basic, these are the issues. But now then same people here will tell you say, Sintranga. They don't give una an
yeah.
avenue for let una get for una say. This not the Sierra Leonean mentality. But now then people here go the other papa government's not provide work for it. Government's not the able give all man work. They can't. Government's not go able employ everybody. If you're skilled, you get for use your skill for make you money. You get for use your skill for work. Not for all man go get degree. Not for all man go be lawyer, doctor. Now we look at other countries and look country like Nigeria. See, okay, then by virtue of the population no more, whatever you do, you're going to make money. But nobody wants to do it. Bella, I did say, you know, like Trado, they work on a tongue. Where even say they stroll go na junction, you go buy fry. You know, they all my see don't follow and fold foot. They are a papa government. Yes. Like Trado,
Not
they
them
pass
big.
every
It's
corner,
like Salone
street
say
food.
they like for big. They like for big. They like for big victims. They not once
Ah,
they let the think of how to come out of the situation then. And you know, another thing, we're so bad to ourselves, right? That okay, you know, okay, una no say I mean gets I be they sell I still they do actually. I they sell like luxury items, right? Aggie, when I tell you, I have Sierra Leoneans who have supported me, right? A few close friends, but not a lot, you know. And somebody we're very, very close to, actually, I'm your biggest customer, but we're gonna keep, you know, let's just say she's my mother anyway, so she has a duty to
I
support
know,
my business. So yes, Aggie, I'm shading you. Wait, Milan,
I
don't
never
say yes, I'm
like
shading you. Anyway, so, but I'll be they do this thing quietly. I not advertise them
it.
to Sierra Leoneans. If not somebody, it was a Sierra Leonean, and maybe she's watching us right now, so it knows I'm not lie. It cannot host to me. People like me, they cannot host for me who can buy or they post the goods then to the way they see them. It was a Sierra Leonean who's we can buy a pair of shoes to me. We say, Bella, why you not dey share this thing to Sierra Leone community? Now I say, well, most of my WhatsApp platform there where I get to sell me market. Now mainly Nigerian, then Kenyan, you know, nurse systems, Zimbabweans. I say because now then they help me for buy. Then they look past Bella or whatever they feel what's Bella. Then just want goods, no complication, no nothing. So she advised me, say, well, you know what, in Salone man, they'll not like for spend on good things there or buy expensive things there. He said, but still share. You never know. Aggie, when I tell you, some Salone man go call and find out, how much this, and I wish you tell her the price, but the conversation they done. or the one like give them, sometimes you buy something for £100, but then one like sell it to them for £50. But that same Salone mania not go afraid for walk into a Gucci store and buy something for the full price. They're not afraid for walk into Selfridges and buy the same thing when me they sell at a discounted rate for the full price. But when it comes to the young system, they want for like you give them discounts where you dey look and say, well, I might as well just give it to you because I know they even make 10p out of this. So I
But
don't
the same
understand why we get that.
attitude in Salone. It's the same attitude in Salone. Funny you say that. I been talk to one man paddy today. Now they say it's over Christmas because you know, say obviously with the wedding and everything, I may not go no salon, no they come out. Normally when I go salon, I don't go out. It say I think people that they pay almost back some ridiculous amount for go Scarlet. Now some club. Now
Yes,
it
I
say but if salon person like decode is another business when a group of ladies now they open am. It say let we take like decode. Imagine if decode can't tell salon people that say let them pay 200,000 or 150 set for go inside. They know they do one. But they will go Scarlet go pay 250. Not so yes, no more we get that attitude day. We get and still in a salon. And that is why the foreigners will always remain. Like the foreigners and will always thrive. Yes, we own attitude them, even us as business owners. Sometimes in day we get we own attitude and waiting where they make they get you know people will not go out for do business with you and all of that. But then when it comes down to it, we know they support. Like what you say, so you go they sell that to stay 400, but they don't mind. Then they go see on how them buy 600 just so they not buy to you. Why them for support you? Like you can't
and
get
they're
money
glad
past
for
them.
Tokam. Then they're glad for Tokam. Not some people go support her like agency. My sister.
Yes, agency.
Why? Because one thing we know they think of, if I gentle now we all gentle. You don't know say you gonna need me. You don't know say I go meet
No,
you picking and help you picking. Sometimes people like say, now but that we get for we safe. Really, sometimes that's how I can feel. Saloma no one for saying comping better. Which is why we go always support the Indians and the Lebanese them for let their young business them big instead of we support we your brother and sister. So that's another thing and then we need for change. But anyway, Miss Kuku, I'm aware of the time at this point.
yes, yeah.
And I just want to say thank you to all our viewers and all the people that,
Mhm.
our supporters. We have so many good friends here watching us right now. And I don't want to start going through the comments because we're not good done. But we just want to say we acknowledge Una and we appreciate Una input. And the only reason why make we dey rush for wrap this up now because we know say game day on and the network go on for show the game as well. So but this is a conversation that we would like to continue because I think say talking about business na big thing. It's na good thing for we because right now waiting how people then go able to get access to money, the clean way, the legit way. Now we need. Sometimes na business people they need, sometimes na apprenticeship, sometimes na opportunities that we need. So maybe sometimes these are the things that we need to be exploring. How we go able to get with young people that onto apprentice programs them. How we go able to get them training what they need for their future. So this conversation really sweets me today because me anything we can for money business and how to make money it's something that's interesting to me because I feel like for say poverty they cause so much problems in our community. Sometimes I can feel like for say sometimes our poverty stuff make me so angry and so vicious towards each other. But before Miss Coco go, I want to ask Miss
Mhm.
Coco one last thing. Well, before we all go, I want to ask her one last thing. Miss Coco,
Yeah.
we all know say
Right.
it hard for business not alone. It sounds so
Mhm.
dire when you're talking about it. And me, for one, will testify because I have tried it. I'm still going to try it. I'm still going to carry on, but obviously, maybe on a larger scale. But before we go, I want to ask you, with all these challenges and everything, is it worth it? Does you they able to make enough profit? And would you say the positive outweigh the negative?
For me, you just say I get a soft spot for salon. It doesn't matter how salon bad. If I have a choice, salon will always come first. Um, with everything, with the frustration, the lack of basic things, the lack of systems, the lack of processes, um, I won't give up, honestly. And I will do it again. We dey make profit, like in the second year, we make profit because originally when we get the shop, it was small. We managed to expand the shop, and that was money from the business that we used. So we dey make a profit. We're at a point where I no need for pull money na for pay me rent. So the business they run itself, we have to get to a point now where we get for increase with profit. And I forget for also say something. With me staff, now make it can frustrates me where they can be ungrateful. With me staff, what I do is I know they pay them a monthly wage because the average way people that will get saloon they pay staff Bella, it's shocking. We house help self me, mama no they pay her that money. Where they eat, they sleep, they do all thing. My mama no they pay them that money, she pays them more. Before I say person they can't snap on a foot 8 hours, sometimes more. Then they pay them peanuts. So that way they say I can understand what it makes certain day staff then can be funny. But like me, what I do, I try for pay them I can call and say a living wage. Where they work on commission. So how you work, that's how you earn. And we they pay them a fair percentage. So even with that, on average, me average staff, they make at least 1.2 million a month.
That's
Sometimes when I
impressive.
check the books, like we get one lady now where they do like body scrub, facials, and everything. When I check her wages in the month, sometimes she clears 2 million. When some person where they work in our office, no they make 2 million. So I dey really try to get to that point where I want put another aid say, yes, na me name say na me get the business. You understand? But
Una for
una for own
real.
and serious. If una own and serious, una go earn money where you no go need for make yourself funny to anybody. You go able feed you pikin, you go able feed your family. The profit margin not big really, Bella, because the expenses. Because like when we not get water, we get for buy petrol, then go all the way Hamilton, we get borehole na house. Then take water can, and imagine from Aberdeen to Hamilton, sometimes they do on 2-3 times for the day. Almost petrol. Then if lights not dey, we get for buy fuel for generator. So all of them the profit margin not big, but we tell God thank you.
Okay.
We tell God thank you. And I can't go without saying I have the best business partner. Dima. Dima is a godsend, and if anybody try me for Dima business, easy.
Well, Miss Coco, now the opportunity for plug your business and tell you inside for friend
Okay.
Dima and tell you about Dima and more about your business. So carry on. Tell the people them. Inside for friend you.
I'm the co-owner of Infinity Glow. Infinity Glow is a one-stop business, a one-stop beauty shop. Una can find me on Facebook, Infinity Glow Beauty and Nail Spa, or Dima's Glow. Dima is a wonderful makeup artist. She's a wonderful business partner. So if you go salon, if you get wedding, or you want to do your pedicure, you want to do your nails, you want to do beauty treatments, whatever, it's a one-stop shop. We've got you covered. And we dey try with best for keep am at a standard way with standard job, basically. Not to say because na salon we dey use any kind product. All our products, I get them from here. So we use quality products, it's value for money. I go like for charge more, but it better let foods they come than foods not they come. You understand? Because I say it there. So we put out a price way mid-range. I would have loved for it to be high end, but I like and let them mid-range where even Miss Slay Queen customers, I love them. They, they're able to afford for cam and get good service. So a lot of our clients now repeat customers. So visit our page. You can contact Dima for all your makeup needs. And that's it. Support a sister. I want move go salon, please. Me picking and don't be now support me.
Well, I want make small balance when I say when I not support them because me not like go salon. But no, on a serious note, when I support them like go salon, you can't left me for the cold, you know. But on a, we appreciate the fact say you give young people in a salon opportunity for get job and
Yeah.
for earn because that's the way forward. We tell for we young people picking and they prostitute themselves or do any other unsavory things than just for make ends meet, you know. So
Yeah.
again, when you support a Sierra Leonean business, you just support a lot of young people then because when the people are in business they grow, then get the opportunity. Oh Aggie, somebody say let you say the address again.
Okay,
Sorry,
the
before
address na 88 South Samuel Louis Road, Aberdeen. It there as then they call the place Coke signboard. If you go now with page, you will get the telephone number then where you go call. Somebody go give you direction. Dima go direct you.
okay.
Yeah?
Okay. So
Yeah.
what's one of the thing now on the screen? So right now, I call and say in
Get the
card
Valentine
where all the
special.
information they there. So and some people and on this live will go testify to Dima in good work where they do, but then they provide other services there like pedicure, manicure, and just skincare stuff, and you know. So una again like I be they say we una support a small business. Not of the post una forgets whether una like the person who gets the business or not. Una forgets that. Una member say when una supports this person, if this person in business expand, this person gets people the way they employ. One of them people and they can be you people them. I remember my niece used to work for her. I never got
Yeah.
involved in their business. I never asked, I never know. I was very shocked. But she employed one of my nieces, will take away a
Yeah.
lot of financial stress and pressure for me because then me needs be able for the bring money come where it able for supporting self. Where that money then maybe they send out for them. And you know, tell
Yeah.
me, like I said, I was never involved in it. It just happened to say, oh, she employed my niece. So again, the now then kind where I want to Australians and the things say, if me get business, forget whether you like me or not. You don't know how that business they get for something benefits you something tomorrow. You don't know how that business they get for benefits you picking. Sometimes a business will grow to the point where you pick in whatever field if any said, we will probably end up for work together. So sometimes I then kind way then they we want for good they think. Let we support ourselves. Let we let for make badat per ourselves. If you see say cuckoo get business, you know say you need cuckoo in service, the same amount where you dey go pay na harrods, the same amount where you dey go pay na Selfridges for the same service where cuckoo they provide. Can't pay your own sister. When that money they go na your sister, not so your sister in pockets, no money they go. Other people then they where your sister they provide opportunities for like how you say it creates a system where instead of you paid picking a minimum wage, where sometimes some government officials themselves or people who they work, civil servants and not they even get, it do a system where now on commission. So we get picking away they off the streets. We get picking away better off because of the opportunity the way it don't provide for them. This is how we create opportunities. And this is how we build Sierra Leone. This is how we build our environment. They say each one teach one. Let's be mentors. Let's continue to be mentors. Let me continue to be providers of information and knowledge. Where you know anything, not keep until you say. Because that thing they go just rot in by you. For share knowledge with person, even if not the same business you they can do, you self one do, then they not they take away from your own profits them. Because anything that is for you, anything that is meant for you, will be for you. So again, on that note, I just want to say thank you to the people that already watch
Yeah.
me. Thank you for the valuable advice. Then wanna the group and the comments them. We're so sorry we're not able to get in as many colors as we go out as we've been led, But we thank una for our patience. And again, this show here, we they ask una for continue for support we. Listen, we step on for be the next opera then. Una support una sister them for go into the stratosphere. Una support VOS for be a station for contend with. Una support una Salone brother and sister them. If una get business then, una want for sponsoring through the network, una contact the network and see how una go able to do that. We all need support. Okay? So we just want to say thank you for una time. Miss Kuku, I love you and I appreciate your time and,
You're
and your
welcome.
and your
Thank you.
transparency and your input. We will really let
Yeah.
forget you back on the show because this
Oh,
is a very
I
and
be and
a
I'm
lot of people that
available
want to hear from you.
and
Yeah,
I'm
people want to hear
available
from you.
here because I think another topic we go be good is about youth employment. Because as I say, not all man go get sense for go get degree. We get forget to a point where skills now they rule the world now. Skills. And we get forget to a point as a country where we get for appreciate skills and be willing to pay for people their skills. So let we
Yeah,
try. It's for me, the business is not much about, yeah, now business, I want for make profit, but now my own little way of giving back. And as I said, the dream is now forget a training institution where if I able to turn over 20 or 30 picking them every 6 months or every year, for me, I have contributed to the growth of Sierra Leone. You see, so
yes.
that's the dream. That's the dream. It's
And
not all
that's
about,
something that's achievable. It's something we can do. It's very
yeah,
easy for do. All we need for
yeah,
do now for support with them. It can be you picking of any self now one panel program nende. It can be your nephew, your niece, your sister go finding self now one panel program nende. So let me just learn like how the only easy way make India man and Lebanese man and sometimes and up on top we ate there and able to talk to some of friends, treat some of we the way they need to treat. Now because they get money and the only way they get money now because then they support themselves, them business them. Now business people them, you know.
yeah.
Sierra Leoneans, I know that most of we not business focused, we're not business minded, but some of we they don't begin try. So the only way we they go if they get to that level, they to that point, say now we they count on Una support. Una, thank you for another wonderful show. Oh, speaking of support, can I just say, listen, if you guys are feeling my week, I not even do me glue anything. As soon as I receive one of the package, that's how where I like now. But do you see how natural it looks? I get a
I
friend of
was going
mine, Mama,
to
and this here, if I tell them I say it not cost me each 200 pounds. And now, if anybody wants some, I want me on commission. Okay. I get a friend of mine, Mama Wage, where they do really, really, really good wigs. Not the first week, this one I don't buy from, not the first year, this one I don't buy from them. So anybody will know Mama in page, una go to Mama. Mama, they do really fantastic here. Yeah. So, like I said, for now, like this week, yeah, una contact them. That in about for I just received a way they make up for me, and I'm really feeling it. I'm feeling myself right now. So that's how we support each other. And I wish you a blessed week. I wish una, you know, I pray for una all whatever una they do, una endeavors them. Let God put favor and grace and mercy upon her. And then we just learn for embrace we say for Sierra Leoneans them. We know they say we not go get problem. Tit and tongue self they jam. Okay?
Mhm.
Tit and tongue self they jam. But the thing is, let we not forget Sierra Leoneans that we used to be loving people them. We can be the same. And now just embrace
Mhm.
ourselves and support ourselves. And that's the only way we all can get to the top. I love you all.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to join
Absolutely.
you guys again next week. Hopefully, I will drag Miss Kuku back, let it come, because like I say, I've been the town, I said, you man go come for Kandazula with in wisdom and in expertise. And, you know, thank you for your transparency. It's been wonderful having you. Hopefully, we get to see you again soon. And I'm gonna leave you guys and say have a blessed week and let God bless we and we begin there, we family there all. And when una they go on a different business there, on a business, on a different jobs then this week, yeah. Let God make una get favor and grace with the encounter, on the encounter. Love you guys. Thank you for your support. Have a blessed week. Mwah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Goodbye.